Fall is here. It's amongst us. You know Halloween is my favorite season. So I'm going to give you a fall makeup look that you will be obsessed with. You know we have to stick with hydration because it gets drier in the fall months. So let's get into this video. I'm going to start off with the Hydrating Milky Toner by Thayers. Let's get this hair out the way because it's gonna drive me crazy. Road Barrier Butter. This thing for hydration is absolutely amazing. Instant hydration. This is gonna be my favorite. I can already tell. Grippy Primer by Maybelline. It's prepped, looking like a glazed donut, and this is what we want our skin to look like before we put any foundations or anything else on our skin. I'm gonna go in with my Holy Grail Duo. This is not a surprise. I'm always using this. If you want a laminated brow, this is going to be your best friend. And then I'm gonna go in with the Precision Brow Pencil in the shade 4. Now just gonna fill in those sparse areas with my brow pencil. Flicking motions, don't make it look too heavy. I'm gonna take my favorite Haus Labs concealer. I'm going to put some on the back of my hand and then take my favorite brush. It's the Morphe M382. It's an eye detail brush. I think this is a smudging brush, to be honest with you, but yeah, I use it for under the brows. So I am going to go ahead and just line the underbrow with that concealer. Now I'm just going to pat that in with the Morphe M133 brush. I am obsessed with these brushes. Like, they really did their thing with these brushes. Like, I don't hear people talking about them often, but Morphe is really making a comeback for real. All my medium skin tone girlies, I know that we hate the darkness of our eye pigments, but I like to take advantage of that. You see how I'm kind of creating a very neutral look? It looks like I have eyeshadow on already, so I'm going to use that to my advantage. I'm going to grab my bronzer, and then I'm going to add that on top and kind of blend it in and make it look good. I'm going to take my L'Oreal Infallible Bronzer in the shade Tan. And this is the Morphe M333 brush. And I am just going to start on my crease area and kind of blend that out. I'm not going to go too far in here because I want to kind of let that lighten up. But yeah, let's do this. Nice Color Fix Stick. This is in the shade 4. And I am just going to take the foil that's on there. And I'm just going to put a little bit of that glitter on the inner corner. Not too much. I don't want to do too much with this, but I'm really loving how easy these are to use. Taking my e.l.f. liner, and I'm just going to tight line my lash line so that way it can appear that I have darker lashes. Smudge it across my lash line because I want this to be dark but kind of smoky, and I'm just gonna smudge that in there. I'm gonna take these Sephora lashes. They don't have a name, they just say natural on them, and I'm gonna apply these and I'll be right back. These lashes are actually gorgeous. Look at them. Taking my favorite Haus Labs foundation and the Makeup by Mario brush. This is in the F4 brush, and I am just going to apply this all over my skin. Look at how gorgeous this foundation is. I just can't get enough. It's not too dewy. It's not too matte. It definitely gives you that luminous glow that you crave. Like, if you haven't tried this foundation, I urge you, go try it because this eats down every time. Apply your concealer like this. Taking my bronzing sticks, I have 2 shades here from the Haus Labs. This is in Sculpt and Silhouette. I'm actually going to use both. I'm going to put the cool tone up here and then kind of drag that down. I have a very round face, so I like to kind of sculpt that out. And then I'm just going to use it right here and right here so I can snatch this area. Then taking the bronzy shade, and I am just going to apply that on my forehead. And then I am going to put that right slightly above where that other shade is. And then I am going to do my nose like this. Right here. And I'm going to blend all this out. I'll blend out my concealer, but I'm going to leave my under eyes alone. Taking my Rhode Pocket Blush, and I am just going to stamp that on the high cheekbone area like this. I like to take some right underneath the eye area. It actually helps giving you some color correction also if you have dark circles. Like, this is a good hack here. Now I'm going to blend out my concealer. Now, y'all know I'm a Huda Beauty girl till the end, but when I ran out last week, I had bought this Benefit Professional Setting Powder, and let me tell you, this thing, let me show you what this does. I'm just gonna take a little bit on the back of my hand. Like, they only have one shade, and it definitely reminds me of like a banana powder color, but can y'all see how blurring that is? Of course, taking a little bit of my Charlotte and pressing this underneath the eye. And we're running out of time, so let's go to part 2.